Alright, welcome back to the fourth race of VE League today, between gogobmn and Makarov360. I'm Patana Guy joining comms again for the second race in a row. I'm joined with Mayu, who was just finished her race earlier with Apache.
Hi guys, I hope you enjoyed the former race. Memes were there for sure.
Yep.
And away they go. By the way, I hope you saw the Raiders on the Storm gogobmn had on the bottom with Raider. Okay, just to mention that before anyone is like, okay, what's going on? BMN gave a little warning that he will do, that he has something weird and strange planned, that he knows that one of his threats he's doing is completely RNG and inconsistent and dumb to do. And now I really want to know what it is. So I'm really... Let's see.
Yep. Well, at least in this race, both players have a regular health bar, life bar.
Boring.
No memes here, but still early on.
We had memes already.
Yeah. I guess the first thing you'll notice is Makarov has sunglasses on. He likes to play on New Game Plus Plus. On very easy, it makes no difference which whether you play on New Game Plus or Plus Plus. It's just purely aesthetic, what you want.
Yeah.
I can see the reason why people like the sunglasses.
Yeah, but I think they look better riding it at on Snake, to be fair.
Really? I like the Snake one more.
Nah, I actually like the riding ones more, but I guess that's also just preference. Okay, we're going into our first fight, which is Olga. BMN gets a right side, same goes for Makarov.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield.
Makarov was trying to go for my parents.
At least we can guarantee there's no meme Olga strats. There is cutscene buffer thing. Thank God he's not doing that. That is ridiculously hard to get.
Yeah, both got the same Olga running back. Nothing memey happening here so far.
Yeah, ideally you want right side in races, and both players got identical. I think she walked back for...
yeah, she walked back for both.
It's a little bit slower, but that's just pure RNG. No dab drops. Both went for it, but neither got it. BMN likes to menu the USB really early here for whatever reason. Most players prefer to do it while they're rolling into deck D, as you see Makarov doing. I think that's the ideal position to do it, but preference.
I guess BMN is the only one who made use of that early.
Yeah, I think on Extreme and Euro there's a slightly better position to menu it, but on very easy that probably is the best position to do it. It is a bit awkward. I've missed it before, and I know pretty much every runner has missed it before. Maybe that's why you do it.
It's easy to miss if you just mistime your R2 press a little bit.
Alright, engine room. BMN does this room differently compared to pretty much everyone else. There is an alert strat that you can do. I wonder if that's the meme. Nope. Okay, this is different. He holds up the guard and shoots him at the same time. That guard is going to call in a caution, I think. He gets spotted by that guard, tranks him. The other guard, since he got spotted, will now call in the caution. And now he's going to deal with the assault team units earlier than usual. Makarov is doing the traditional swag strats, where he just shoots the radio of the guard that spots him, and he's going to meet the assault team units on the stairs. Luckily, the way the strat works is you want a caution or you want a guard to try to call a caution or alert while you get into that cutscene just to skip it. And both players executed that really well.
Yeah, it's I'm gonna say it's a high risk if you miss the radio.
Yeah.
It's a high risk for 1 second, I would say.
It's probably even less than that, but I think that's probably the number that we usually tell people. It's roughly 1 second. It depends on execution and stuff. It is kind of a long room. So both players go for the USB strat here. For whatever reason, US being that guard pushes the third guard further away from you, so you're less likely to get an alert.
Yep. But for me, the normal, just tranking the first guard and then hugging the right. Is
It's a strat that's going to be very useful for other difficulties, but you know, it's intermediate. Anyways, guard rush for
Guard
both
rush.
players. Clean for both players.
Yes. Two extremely clean guard rushes.
All right, the hold's notorious for being a run killer, being a race killer.
Yep. We
I
all
hope
love
this
the
isn't
hole.
the memes. I hope this isn't the meme that BMN is talking about, because this is a terrifying room to do it in. Makarov's going for the safer ladder glitch, the one that I prefer to do. Executes it really well. Both players got ladder glitch really well.
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications.
No memes in hold so far.
So do a number of rogue states. They are all working on
Going with the hybrid.
They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear Force to compete with
Alright, BMN does two spot a bit differently than everyone else. Instead of equipping the camera as he goes into the load zone, he just stands in different positions. Makarov is going for the traditional two spot setup. I think BMN had a little bit of trouble getting into the camera. 617. 615. So BMN is a little bit ahead, leaving tanker, but overall very clean tankers from both players.
Yep. Clean August, clean hold. No save bots for BMN and no save bots for Makarov. So, two really nice, clean tankers. No meme yet. I'm scared of what BMN is throwing at us. I'm really scared of what he's throwing at us.
And before he goes for a counterclockwise bomb disposal without conveyor belts.
I really don't hope so.
I'm trying to think where that could be. And before he's just trolling us and he's just gonna play normally.
Yeah, that's the troll all along. Do we have some funny notes?
I think BMN does have funny names.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, he has just the
420. Yep.
Yeah.
I think Makarov's is 29th of April. That's the day that the plant chapter in MGS2 takes place on. So that's probably why he put it. And I think it also said 2009 as well, so that is the literal date that of the plant chapter.
Isn't this the normal date of the safe pack? I'm not sure.
Makarov has recently made his own updated safe pack, so he might have changed that.
Okay, could be. Both grabbing the M9. I think we will see a non-lethal out of both of them. I know for a fact BMN will go for it, because BMN likes the non-lethal Fatman. Makarov engineered around with it. We're getting some Pepe Jam caution music. But they are still neck and neck, which is... I always like races like these more if they are like close.
It's definitely more exciting to watch.
Yeah.
Alright. Pretty much nothing now until start of Stillman. The only thing that's that we look for here is whether players have menu tricks set up. They did both get the fast menu equip, but we want to see the extended menu trick here. BMN is preparing for it by unequipping the M9, and so is Makarov.
Does the same. Now lots of cutscenes.
Oh, BMN cartwheel into the wall there.
Yeah.
So a little bit of time saved for Makarov there.
He definitely had a better cartwheel there.
We most likely are going to see both players go opposite ways of bomb disposal. BMN prefers conveyor belts, pretty much like plywood. I think Makarov's messed with both. Makarov's the type of person who likes to mess around with every strat, kind of like what I do. But I think for runs, he prefers just the regular route.
Yeah. For me, I don't even mess around with it as long as I don't have the normal stuff in. I don't even mess with the new stuff, except it's like, I'd say like easier way to implement it than go in a complete opposite way.
Alright, a new trick, and BMN goes counterclockwise, which means he is going to be doing conveyor belt. Menu trick for Makarov, and he's going clockwise, just as we expected.
Yeah. If both runners go opposite directions, I always don't know who is ahead until they get into the strat A.
Yeah, you will usually see both players converge at around strut F, so that kind of is a good indicator on who's ahead, but it's like
Okay.
still not decided. Oh. So you're seeing BMN skipping the strut E bomb. This is just going to give him a better line later on when he decides to defuse the bomb afterwards.
Yeah, this has also to do with the conveyor. I don't know which conveyor belt route
He's going.
BMN takes.
He's because he skipped strut B. He's not going to pick up the box in strut A. So
Okay.
he's in this room. He's just going to defuse the bomb. He'll pick up the box in strut F.
Yeah, is this the one where you spawn into B, or is this the other one? Okay.
The one where you spawn back into B, so you can defuse the bomb because he skipped it.
Nice strat A bomb from BMN. I don't like this bomb because it's it's really precise where you have to stand.
I've noticed Makarov is holding out his gun a lot while turning and running. It's something that D-Line likes to do.
Makarov is someone who likes to adapt stuff from people he likes watching.
So, they're probably gonna meet at EF now. Ooh, Makarov went for two cartwheels.
Makarov, why?
It's beginning to meme.
No. But
So,
not the... I mean,
that is a fancy cartwheel from BMN. I like that.
I really like that.
I wonder if that's what he was talking about.
No clue.
I hope that's not it, but that is an interesting cartwheel. I like that.
Yep.
So they're going to meet on EF here about halfway through. BMN is going to get a nice line to pick up the Claymore. Makarov went for the riskier one, and he pretty much got the Apache where he's crawling towards the Claymore.
Yeah. BMN had struggled with the coolant rise there.
Right. So strut F for Makarov, pretty much the same thing. Fuse the bomb, but he obviously won't be picking up the box. BMN is going to go on the helipad now. After he defuses this bomb, he's going to pick up another box. And we're going to be using the second box on the second part of the conveyor belt route.
So many boxes. A box is your best friend. Really nice position from BMN.
There you go, he's picking up box 3. As Makarov is heading into the pump room. And 2 cartwheels from BMN as well.
Oh no. I mean, memeing okay, but don't abandon the one cartwheel club.
the double cartwheel.
Yeah, Limes is right. Just ban them both. They're both disqualified now.
Alright, so here you go, the conveyor belt glitch. So very specific line, you glitch onto the conveyor belt, use the box to teleport strut B, and now he's defusing the bomb that he skipped earlier. This is going to be not his final bomb, but before last bomb. He has Strut D remaining. Oh, Makarov. That's one of the awkward parts of Turbo. So now he's on his way to pick up Sensor B and then defuse the Strut B bomb. Makarov has one more bomb, or two more bombs, Strut B and Strut C, and also picking up the bomb. Picking up the Sensor B. Yeah. Please don't pick up bombs.
I mean, you could try, but I don't think that it's a good idea.
So he's going to use the box here. This is some... Box mechanics are things that we'd see on harder difficulties. If a guard spots you, he tries to shoot you, but if you equip the box in time, he actually won't shoot you. He'll just stay in his place.
He will go on his radio.
Yep. It's something that we'd see a lot on like European Extreme. Not a lot that we'd see on VP. But since we're doing conveyor belts, you might as well take advantage of that.
Exactly.
So both players are about to defuse their final bomb. BMN, slight advantage of already picking up Sensor B, and the fact that he has to travel less overall on his way to Fortune.
Nice cut into the sensor from Makarov. I'm always confused with conveyor belt because you go counterclockwise and then you go clockwise again, and it's just confusing. At least for me.
It's the enemy. I need help.
Now BMN is into the parcel room again, and he will perform the glitch a second time with the box 2 equipped.
Oh, he equipped the. You need box 3 because you want to go back.
Box 3.
Bit of a weird menuing, but you want box 3 because you want to teleport back to Strut A. So now he's going to be halfway through the pump room as Makarov enters the pump room itself, which means BMN is probably
a little bit ahead.
6-7 seconds ahead overall. The timer is not an indicator of the difference, by the way, because they start this. That timer starts at different points for them.
It's 6 seconds, roughly.
Yeah, something like that.
I timed it when the door was closing for the elevator. It was around 6 seconds. Now we are going to defuse the last bomb before Fortune. BMN is pretty close to the water. That's scary.
Yeah. When Raiden brings his arms closer to him when you defuse that bomb, it can get a bit scary because it kind of is an indicator that you might go into the... Raiden might dive into the water, but neither player did, so that's good.
That's really good. And JMC, to answer your question, yep, both did a double cartwheel. Right now, we're entering Fortune, autoscroller, which isn't an autoscroller. You turn right, do 3 punches, which sets you in the right position for Fortune to blow up the forklift, which is a really important part of the setup. Then you just get shot once and try to make her destroy boxes and barrels all over the room. She loves to troll us when we're doing that and not shoot the barrels at all. BMN is getting really lucky with those shots.
Like a BMN's right in Fortune's face.
Yeah, he does the joke where he just plays around with her and ducks under her shots. Now Fortune is going a bit nuts, and that's the fight. Again, autoscroller, which isn't really an autoscroller because there's variance in what Fortune does. Okay, chef pickups, anyone?
Oh,
Oh no! BMN missed it and got blown up. But he cancelled the second one. Okay,
yeah, well,
Makarov will go chefless.
if only we visit that room a second time, then blowing up both claymores should be useful. But credit to Makarov, he's keeping it like really tight.
Yes.
He's pretty much in the same room at BMN. He's not that far off. Just looking at their menus, I think they both have M9 on.
Yeah.
Makarov just menued to the coolant and he still has M9 on. That means he's most likely going for non-lethal. If BMN menus to the coolant now with the M9 equipped, that probably means the same thing.
But he isn't doing it. Maybe
think
he's
he'll
doing it at heliport?
Yeah, probably towards the end. Oh, he unequipped M9. That's interesting. Oh, I think he wants to stair glide. That's why. That's why he unequipped the M9.
That's actually a smart idea.
Yeah, because you only need the coolant for this final bomb, so you might as well equip it there. Yep, he's stair gliding over those stairs. So this is probably where he's going to menu it. There you go. So we're going to see 2 non-lethal Fatmans from both players.
Non-lethal Fatman is really hard to do, and I have respect to everyone who does it.
Pass bomb for both players. So BMN's first. Fuses the bomb. Fast bomb. Oh, that's a bad spin. Gets Fatman. Oh.
Oh no.
This is going to be 2 cycles. Makarov could take the lead here. Oh, Makarov! Oh my god!
Both having issues with Fatman there.
Oh.
Both
Okay, Makarov's done.
Second cycle.
I think Makarov gained some. He definitely gained some time.
He definitely
overall.
gained some time. It's so close right now.
Neither of them had a clean Fatman, but Makarov had a slightly better one.
Yes.
This is really close now. They're in the same. They're literally in the same codec.
Yep. It's 2 seconds. I mean, I definitely have a lot of respect for Makarov. For anyone who doesn't know, Makarov and I started this category around the same time. And he's just keeping up with everyone.
So, new menu here, found by D-Limes recently. Go into the coolant since you still have it on your previous, and then menu towards the Claymore if you're doing Claymore strats for Shell 2 in the computer room. Which both players, I'm assuming, are going for it. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, almost everyone goes for it. I don't know. I know Apache isn't going for it, but only because I saw it in the race before.
Makarov went for D-pad. Yeah, BMN. I don't think that was D-pad, so
I have no clue.
It looked like it was analog, and I really like that. Respect to him.
D-pad is better.
You're not commentating this. Be quiet.
Thanks, Limes. Thanks, Limes. But he's right. D-pad is better. So it's free.
The nice menu there, towards the AK, while you still have the Claymore on for the next room.
Yeah, I always menu the Claymore once I'm in the other floor.
Yeah, I do it in the next room as well.
Because you have like a pretty easy menu today as well. I'm just holding R2 and then menu it here.
Yep. So I think they're going to go 2 opposite ways. BMN's going to go right. I think Makarov's going to go left. We did some rough timing. Nothing really precise, and right was slightly faster.
Do you prefer going left or right here?
I prefer right because you don't have to deal with those assault team units. And then right, and then on your way back you go left, which both players are doing.
Yeah, I'm going left both times. It's
so
just...
I think BMN extended the alert because I saw the assault team units coming back.
Yeah.
That's something I've messed with before as well.
I mean, it gives you a cleaner line going back to the elevator through the door.
So setup for both players are going for a similar. Oh no, different setups. BMN goes for a setup that I prefer to do as well. Makarov, I wouldn't say traditional, but pretty much in the same range as traditional. All right,
Yeah.
this could be a separator right now. Aims for both. This is purely RNG.
Okay, I'm
Makarov
gonna
has
call
messed with
southeast and southwest. One
Makarov
southeast,
has
one
messed with pause
southwest.
buffer strats. BMN doesn't. He just plays it risky. He is getting.
Noting no problems
Oh,
in
he
the
took
hole.
the risk and it didn't pay off.
Your aim
So he
is
definitely lost some time here. If Makarov's pause buffer works, he could save some time overall on IGT, and it
Okay.
did. He definitely had a cleaner room in this one.
Yeah.
So it's gonna look like the BMN has gained some time here, but I think Makarov definitely gained more because of the pause buffer strat.
Definitely. Even if it looks like he's more behind now, in IGT he gained time because if you pause the game, the IGT does not go on. And it's a totally valid strat on an MGS2.
Send backup. I have an unknown target here.
Both are on their way out now. This race is something. I mean, I know Makarov is a good runner, but I did not think he will keep it that close.
I'm not surprised. Makarov downplays himself a lot, but he's actually a very good runner.
He's a really good runner, sure.
He's
and
a
I know
really
that
good runner who has probably the worst idea of
confidence in
what IGT.
Oh no,
is in
we
this.
cursed him! No, we cursed him!
All right, let's curse BMN. BMN is probably the best run I've ever seen, and now he's gonna cart me onto the wall. As I said that Makarov cart field into the wall. I'll just be quiet.
Stop cursing the poor Makarov. The poor guy.
Anyways, both players are on their way to Harrier.
Nothing much going on right now.
Yeah, predictions. I think both players are going for 5+1.
Yeah.
I'm assuming both will land it. They're both pretty good at 5+1 Harriers.
Yes, which is also a thing. 5+1 Harrier is definitely not granted. You saw it at Apache's race before he missed a shot. It's definitely not a grant to get it. And apart from that, there's also the low damage variant which can come in. Makarov's going for the Shrek strat where the guard just opens the door for you. Saves some frames but looks cool. Now sensors for BMN. I'm gonna be quiet for a sec. Okay. Nice sensors for BMN. Okay, Makarov got a scary sensor away as well.
Alright, Harrier time.
I guess overall Makarov sensors were a little bit faster because BMN struggled a bit.
That is a scary 5+1, but it will land. It is high damage. +1. Getting ready for die shots as Makarov starts the fight. 1, 2, 3, 4. That will land. 5. High damage.
Also high damage.
+1. On his way to die shots, BMN got them both. That is interesting menus, but it will work. That is an awkward position to stand, but I think it's still gonna work.
It will still work. You have a little bit of variance on where you can.
Oh, that won't hit.
No.
That won't hit. That's not gonna hit. He missed the last die shot. It was an awkward position, so he's gonna 14 seconds here. That's not what we need. That's so unfortunate.
That's really unfortunate. You hate to see it. We can just hope for BMN having problems with ramp. He did it before.
Oh my god. We've seen it today at least.
Yeah, I know.
We still haven't seen BMN do his risky meme strat he's doing, so if that doesn't work out for him, that's time lost there.
Yes.
Anyways, Makarov got out of the fight.
Really nice country up the stairs.
Pretty much a perfect backup if 5+1 doesn't work.
Yes.
Encountered the enemy requesting backup.
He shot this chap so late.
Yeah.
What was that the meme he was talking about?
kind of curious because that does change the camera angle.
Yeah. Gives her a really nice camera angle, actually.
And before it seems time.
You never know.
Oh, he's stair gliding.
Got the shot. Really nice chefless from Makarov there.
Wait, BMN picked up an alert.
Yeah, and gets shot 3 times there. Why didn't he get his second?
Oh, he only threw one chaff, and then he menued out of it for the stair glide. Huh. That's interesting. Anyways, it wasn't massive anyways. He did get shot a couple of times. Ideally, if you get spotted by those ciphers, you only want to get spotted once. Makarov's gonna get shot twice, plays through.
That's actually something. Maybe it really saves time if you do it like that, because you are sure in the ciphers while running, but you can also just throw the chaff after sniping. And don't have to do the menu and everything.
I'm really happy with how much BMN is bringing stair glide into the run. Anyways, Nikita time.
Nice pickup by BMN.
Yeah, he doesn't go for the analog flick back thing. Instead, he just turns around, similar to what D-Limes does.
I mean, the flick never failed me.
Makarov, instead of turning, actually went into FPV and then turned like that. But they're both getting frame ones, that's nice.
Yep. And we save the press, at least for a bit. Until he dies. Makarov also saving the press.
Oh, he went for a cartwheel over the stairs.
I took these.
Getting stuck on that wall as well, that's kind of weird.
Yep.
It is faster to cartwheel up those stairs.
And before he throws the chaff at Ramp and one-shots him. That would actually be insane if that was a thing.
No, it's actually the trick to the secret race skip so that D-Limes never plays this game again.
Well, I don't know if it was that one angle which was this weird strat, or if we will see something else out of him.
Alright, swim glitch time. PMN has picked it up, he didn't in the early parts of League, and he's going for it.
Oh.
Let's see.
I
think Makarov will as well. BMN, that is a one cycle.
Oh, that's a beautiful one cycle.
This is going to be rough for Makarov now.
Yes. That was such a nice one cycle.
Very nice.
300 bits by Bees. Thanks for that.
Pog race, pog race, pog race. Yep, it's been a really nice race. Okay,
yes.
One glitch for Makarov. Here we go. He's starting off low. This is a bit unfortunate. I think it might be a 2-cycle. Ooh, maybe? No, it's a 2-cycle.
Oh.
That's still a really good 2-cycle. He almost got 1 cycle. If it was like a centimeter higher, he could have pushed himself a bit out of over the ceiling.
Yeah, I guess if he would have started a little bit higher, he would have also gotten a wonderful 1 cycle there. But that's a bit unfortunate.
Two very good swim glitches from both players, so they're both still in the race.
Yes. This race is so close.
I also really appreciate both players going for as many frame ones as they can. There
Yeah.
you go, another one from BMN.
But no one's going for frame zeros yet. My contribution to the game. Frame zeros.
That's your trademark strat. No one's allowed to do that other than you.
I'm not trademarking it. Go for it if you want to.
It's a weird menu for Makarov.
Yeah, the menu was a bit weird. Okay, Colonel, we managed to find Emma. We will keep her alive as long as we need her card to progress. After that, we can't guarantee for anything.
Makarov's in chat say Tino mentioned in chat that Makarov could be on PD pace. Makarov replied saying no. I will just say it that Makarov, he's an excellent runner of this game, but when it comes to timing his own runs, he's probably the worst at it.
Yes, he really is.
He could be on 104 pace and he'll be saying that I'm on 116 pace.
I mean, if it wasn't for that Harrier...
This would be neck and neck pretty much.
Yes.
It was neck and neck before that anyways. And even though BMN had a slightly better swim glitch, it was still a really good one for Makarov.
Yeah, definitely. Makarov has too little confidence in himself.
Who's there?
I can just see it. If he gets a 103, he will be like, how is this a 103? I can hear it right now in my head. Which isn't meant rude in any way, but that's how Makarov is. He will get a good time and then always wonder how this is a good time because he always talks himself down extremely much.
That is a really nice fast hand from BMN. Yeah. He was practically moving while getting that fast hand.
Really nice.
Usually in this game, when you try to grab Emma, there's like a small delay until you can start moving. When there's no delay, that's what we call fast hand. It's not RNG or anything. It's purely based on where your position is. Luckily for a lot of the spots, runners have figured out where we can get fast hands. BMN has contributed to that a lot.
Mac, don't worry, I'm also terrible at fast hand. I was holding my breath for the bump a little bit because he...
Oh, that's unfortunate. Emma bumped. Yeah. Emma moved to the left. Alright, we're approaching sniping for BMN and shortly for Makarov. This is kind of the chill part of the run. There's obviously still time loss that could happen, like Emma falling and stuff, but it's pretty much just calm until the start of Arsenal Europe.
Yeah, that's the calm before the Riders on the Storm. Or the Ridens on the Storm. I made a meme out of that and everyone said it was nightmare fuel. I photoshopped Ryan's face onto the face of the lead singer of the Doors and called it Ryan's on the Storm. I actually should have put that in for the meme when he was going with Riders on the Storm. Riders on the Storm, exact. Oh! Makarov missed the grab. That's unfortunate.
If only we could just abandon Emma there.
Yeah. If
Make your own way up to Strut E. We'll go. We'll just go to Arsenic ourselves. Alright, I guess while we're waiting for both runners to complete sniping, do you have anything to say about the upcoming race? I think it's going to be between Joe and
Tino.
Tino,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
I'm really looking forward to it. It will be a really nice race. It will be close. We know for a fact that Tino is able to push out these 103s. Joe is consistent through all of the league, getting out these 103s. It will be a really nice race. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, and I know Tino's been messing with a certain hold one strat. He's here.
Right side?
He can kind of. He can hear me. He's in chat right now. I'm looking forward to seeing that.
I hope he will do it.
It's definitely
really
a
hope.
meaty right side. For whatever reason, he's more consistent at that than just the regular left side strat, which is really interesting. And also,
Makarov.
Oh, Makarov has a sad face. Also, Joe versus Tino is a race between the analog players. So. I wonder what he's writing.
I was writing something as well.
Oh, damn it.
Oh god! I'm having fun with that right now.
What is today? It's all the memes.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I even put my game on English for this is a 61.
I noticed that.
I'm just jamming to the music and try to ignore that I hear you and me double.
I can hear myself as well.
Yeah. Oh, I maybe have an idea what BMN is doing, by the way. Judging them.
Really, Makarov?
Oh god. I gotta mute myself for a sec.
I should ban him for that. I'm joking.
Sorry, I had to mute myself for a second because Apache was just like all red and holding back laughing. So I had to give him the chance to laugh. Okay, but while we are here and embracing the memes, I'd like to inform you all that this is the last official week of the round robin for the MGS2 VE League. This is the fourth match of today. After that, another one will come up, which is Tino versus Joe, which I'm really looking forward to, especially what memes they both have for us. They both love to meme around. And Joe also said he has something special for EF Bridge planned for us.
Here we go. More memes. He's gonna crawl on EF. god.
Wait, did he say more memes?
No, he said he had something special planned for Yep, so I assumed he was sort of gonna meme.
Oh, or he will just put something into his OBS as well. Yeah, while BMN is making his way, where does he throw the second chef? Why doesn't he use the second chef though?
I guess you'd have to menu to it. It wouldn't be that bad of a menu. PSG1 then chaff. Be the same amount of menus actually. Oh, Makarov.
Oh, Makarov having problems with that.
Nice
There you
shot
go.
in the crotch. Okay, there you go. Worked. At least he got through. That can be really awkward if you just start messing around. If you start just like shooting the air and then you run out of ammo.
Then you have to grab some more.
It's been
I
a
think
while, hasn't it?
it's kind of hard to
Jack
say,
the
but I think the
Ripper?
lead since they got this since they started the Emma section has increased a little bit for
You know this
BMN.
fellow?
Makarov looks like he's doing some stair glides.
Remember me, don't you? You've grown.
I mean, it's a nice position to do them there.
Ooh, Makarov.
High concentration
Carved into the
cerebral
wall.
implants. Have they
The
altered
curse,
your
it's
memory
still
too?
there. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, that was so close.
Good recovery though. Getting an
Yeah.
alert in this room is terrifying. Means you can't cross the EF connecting bridge, the one towards Shell 1. And if you take a continue there, that's
Olga, you can't
an
keep
instant
this
game
up.
over
They're
because you're going to
bound
fall
find
down,
you.
and
Listen,
that game
I'll
over
follow
actually
you.
takes you
Why?
all the way back
Brace
into
yourself.
the bottom of Strike E. It's like a minute time loss or whatever.
Mm-hmm. It's a really bad time loss.
I've experienced that before on PPPS. I think this was when I first started European Extreme. I did that, and I got 2 continues in a row in that
Oh
room.
no.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I lost all my time in that one room.
I had it happen on VE, on PB pace. Makarov is trolling around even more. I mean, I know for a fact that you and Limes are the people he looks up the most to. So maybe he's doing it to honor you two.
And I like that he puts me on top of Limes. As it should be. I hope he's not listening.
He is, most likely.
I am.
Oh, BMN getting the alert and Jetronum. But does not get shot down through the gap, which is good.
Oh yeah, you did get the alert. Okay, that's fine. You got shot once and had to punch a guard, but that's fine.
Yeah.
As long as like you don't fall through the gap or you don't just get lit up by the guards, you should be good. But Makarov can gain a few seconds or so in that room if it goes cleanly for him.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Oh no, Scissor 61 by BMN.
Oh,
Makarov.
He went for evasion Jejnum. He didn't get it, so he's gonna get shot a lot now. Oh, this is risky. He got shot.
Let's hope for the best.
Okay, he gets shot there. It means he's not gonna get kicked. He might get shot before the gap. Okay, that's fine. He waited for a guard to hit him, just so he can abuse the iframes while jumping through the gap. Okay,
that's really good awareness to wait there.
There is a strat there which Makarov was going for called evasion Jejnum. Basically, you get an alert by that first guard as soon as possible. You cartwheel through him to knock him out, and then that alert is going to come down into an evasion, and all the guards in the room go to the bottom part while you're in the top, and it just clears the path for you. It also means you take a slightly better line in the beginning of the room. But it's a very risky strat that saves a little bit of time. It's practically nothing.
But it can.
It's at the end. It's purely swag. Yeah, it's purely swag. All right,
who won the previous race? It was a Patry, but that was pretty obvious. To be fair.
That was a fun race.
Yeah, we memed a lot.
Alright, first attempt for Tango 1 for BMN. Nicely done. Makarov is, while he's waiting for the ascending colon section to finish, memeing around again with his OBS.
Of course.
Tango 2 for BMN. I believe he's aware of the turbo setup. Looks like it.
Yep.
Yep, he's
I
aware.
also did the turbo one, but Tengu's, especially Snake, trolled me at the beginning.
Like, this is the only reason that I picked up the Beswick method, because of the turbo is it's faster.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it was practically the same pace, so I just stuck with the traditional, to be honest.
Platonic, you're there again.
I am the item box on Makarov's stream.
It came as a complete surprise when Ocelot discovered the S3
Oh,
data
Makarov
from
crawled on the
GW.
floor.
Oh.
Just held X for too long after card peeling.
Using
Alright,
fire
first
to fight
attempt.
fire,
Yep,
creating
first
And
attempt. We
perfect
go,
nice
very
twist.
nice.
to retire Solid Snake's brother.
You're his item box now.
S3 stands
He will stay there
for
forever.
Solid Snake Simulation. It's a development program to artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior. The result is a foxhound.
Wonder what the
commando.
gap is.
When Foxhound no longer exists,
Not the best of starts to
simulated
Tango
Solid
2 for
Snake is
Makarov,
shaped
but
like
he's
the
also going for the
original.
new turbo setup.
Yeah.
I don't like where he's positioned the Stinger, but
I'm
it is
sorry
working
to
out.
see you reduced
Bit to the
one of
left might be
Patriot's
better.
puppets. But I've made
I
use of
actually
you,
have no clue
and
where
their
to
plan,
exactly
too.
aim your stinger if you go for the
Solid
turbo
Snake
Beswick
solid
setup.
I
force.
like to line it
Your
up at the
arrival.
door,
It
so
was
it
obvious
hits the
Patriots
part of the
were
door.
among my
I don't like to
ranks.
hit the back,
I
like
had to
inside.
smoke out the agent before the mission entered the final phase. You came in handy as bait.
Like, if you do it that way, it will either lock onto them as they're running out of the door, or it's gonna, the blast, the explosion of the Stinger is just gonna hit them before they even come out.
Yeah.
There you go.
Ran from it, and now you've been led back to war by something less than real.
Alright, raise.
Raise. Standard from BMN.
I love BMN's raise because he stands as close as possible to this final ray.
Yeah.
Are you awake yet, Jack? GW.
Okay,
The
and
Arsenal
because we
AI
are
is
both just
corrupted beyond repair.
listening
I admit that I
to
underestimated
Solidus
you.
once again.
If Makarov ever equips an item again in this run, we won't get to see it now.
Yeah. But
I'll
we
squeeze
still have a huge bounty if you find a big skip or a sequence break for this game on every playable version of Metal Gear Solid 2. Thanks Apache for that. So if you find a sequence break for the Solidus speech, all fans sniping, all the long stuff which can't be skipped, we would love to hear about it. And maybe because someone will come up with a trainer. No, third-party software. Maybe should mention that too. Okay, Makarov doing his race. Also going for the traditional 1, 2, and 3, and done. Don't hit numpad 2. Yeah, Lime know how it's going. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Is that the best you can do?
And he missed to parry the kick. Oh, that will cost a lot of time if he goes up there. Now we are going into phase 2.
Good work, Jack. This is where
At least he got a short dash. I liked my Solidus dash, he was just like, it was on the spot.
Alright, while they're finishing up, I'm gonna go look at the leaderboards because I'm interested on Makarov's case.
I really like BMN's phase 2 of Solidus. That's time for BMN. But I really like BMN's way of doing phase 2 of Solidus, where he looks away from him and walks away. It's pretty cool.
Clean run from BMN.
Yep.
54.57 RTA, that's a good time to get.
GG.
Disable a rapid fire.
Take this!
And it's really amazing that Makarov kept it that close for that long. I mean, it's still close.
I think the majority of this
Enable a
Yeah,
rapid. Disable a rapid fire.
is a good portion of it is what do you call it? Harrier. And I think Harrier and I think yeah, a little bit on swim twitch. I think
In a disable a
Makarov lost
rapid
some time
fire.
at the yellow section. As it looked like the gap widened a bit.
Take this! Over here!
And another 100 bits from King of the Bees.
Enable a rapid
So stand up
fire.
bracelets. Make sure to follow the runners on Twitter at the Petri Smash, by the way. It's really important.
Approximately a minute apart.
Yep.
Very nice times from both players. GG's to most likely BMN. Both players are welcome to join VoIP if they're interested.
Yep.
I'll just even post it in backstage for them if they want to.
Okay, Makarov says nah. Oh, to the PB thingy, not even close.
This run is a 105. I will slap myself if this run is a 105.
I'd pay to see that.
I don't pay for it, but I'd like to see it as well.
I think worst case he's getting a 104.
BMN, please. Okay, so no one's joining, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fair.
So
No
I'll
pressure on
hop-
any runner if they want to join. Just purely preference if they want to come in.
It's a big old platonic face. I love it.
It's sad that he did not ask me. I'm also commentating, okay? It hurt my feelings now. Makarov hurt my feelings now.
But yeah, we got one more race coming up, as we mentioned earlier. Joseph Joestar 316, aka long name Joe,
AK
versus
memes, AK Joseph Memestar.
I don't know, man. Joe's gonna have a hard time topping these memes, dude. Like, man, I thought he was the meme master. He is regressing compared to this stuff. Versus Tino coming up. So one final race to determine seeding at this point. We know who the 8 players are going to be in the playoffs, but we needed to figure out what seed they're going to get and what matchups we're going to have next weekend. So this last race will decide it.
Would be amazing.
Should be really fun. I think it's going to be a really close race between both.
To answer your question, Jesse, yep, they are done on the PC version.
Yeah, the biggest benefit of the PC version is it's the fastest way to play. The loads are super fast. It doesn't count the loads towards your in-game timer. It's highly accessible. There's tons of tools out there to help you learn the game and saves and practice stuff like that. It's just the best version all the way around of MGS2. But yeah, as with all matches, we go to the score screen just to get their official score, which it could come into play for BMN. There's a chance that we could have 4 people tied for second if Joe happens to lose this race coming up, and then it's going to be jockeying for position. If Joe wins the next race, then he's going to be the number 2 seed. If he loses the race, and I'm just kind of looking at the times table right now, he probably would drop all the way to the 5.
Oh wow.
So based on
Holy.
No
he would
pressure,
have
Joe.
No
he would
pressure,
have the
Joe.
he would have the worst cumulative IGT out of the 4 people tied.
Oh.
So
That's surprising. I thought I would have it. I have like a 104 and a 106 on there.
nope. So really bizarre. And as always, we do appreciate everybody for watching, supporting, bits and subs, and all the commentators, tech people, everybody behind the scenes to make this thing work. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but we make it look easy. So
There's
we
really a
thank you
lot
guys.
going into it.
Why that's not the real thumbnail? Yeah.
That's wrong. I'm not. I don't have a picture of me, but this is pretty accurate.
No, that's how you look in real life. You're just a cartoon figure.
That's
Yeah.
pretty accurate, at least. I don't have a picture of me on my PC, unfortunately. He asked for one, but I don't have one of me on here. I have a cosplay picture if that's working. I mean, I have a shit ton of pictures on my phone, obviously, but we're yeah, credits. We have nothing to do. Do we have some funny music to play?
Riders on a Storm.
I don't know. Makarov, BMN, one of you want to mute their game?
Well,
Okay, we're coming up to time for
All
BMN
right,
anyway.
we're at score. So all right, BMN. What do we got?
I think it's 102-ish.
I think so. Model
Very
of
nice time.
consistency.
Makarov is a minute. How much is that? 1
Minute 14.
He
So this
also
is
did pause buffer.
what's his PB?
103.58 according to the boards. I think this is a PB.
I
So,
think this PB's by a few seconds.
yeah. And he's like 105, 105. All right,
Yeah.
Makarov.
Yeah, sure, Makarov 105.
What I'm gonna say 103.50.
And before it's actually a 105. And I have to slap myself.
Now he does not spam X at the end. So
He's gonna let the
let's
cutscene play out just to see me slap myself.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's see.
103.50. Let's see. Come on.
Yeah, well, something like that should be. Okay, he mashed. So we platonic.
Very
48.
nice.
Hey,
Well, that's the
got
Tyler time.
Oh,
Tyler time. Tyler.
Hog.
Very nice. Nice
So where does
PB.
that put him on the board?
Up a
He's
spot.
tied. Well, he's tied 9th now. Very nice.
GG.
Very, very nice. Wonderful PB. So, but we are going to get set up for the final race of the regular season. Joseph Joestar and Tino. So do stick around. One more race. We'll be right back.